This is my reflection video on emerging technologies and changing the classroom series. My name is Denise Bossard, and I teach both Accounting 1 and Accounting 2 at Montgomery College. From all the technologies I have learned about this series, today's session on adaptive learning caught my attention because I could easily use this technology. I was able to create an interactive practice exam, which I absolutely love for my students. Unfortunately, it only contains 5 multiple choice questions, and with my current commitments, I really don't envision I'll complete this project prior to the start of the fall session, but it's certainly on my to-do list. My other takeaway from today's session is that I have the ability to implement adaptive practice, and sadly, I chose not to. I will certainly revisit this decision, especially after hearing about all the success rates with this technology. My students are required to purchase Wiley+, and this software contains an adaptive feature component. In the past, we were required to assign this as homework. Students were required to answer 40 multiple choice questions. Many students complained about this assignment and struggled after completing 20 questions as the questions became more difficult. They often would complain about 2 questions seemed correct. I will certainly revisit this feature in Wiley+ to determine an ideal assignment for my students. I probably won't use 40 multiple choice questions, but again, it's going to require some research on my side, and I'll probably contact Wiley+ to kind of get some more feedback as to what would be the ideal amount of questions. But I wouldn't have revisited this concept if it wasn't for this series. In accounting, I often find my MC students are very diverse with respect to their knowledge, ability to take notes, and even comprehend my concepts. I think using virtual reality to explain manufacturing cost would certainly help some of my students, and it would absolutely be entertaining. But I think at the end of the day, the best tool for my accounting students would be to complete the interactive practice exam. Using the information from my PowerPoint slides and my notes, and then create ones for exam 2 and 3. Right now, they have a Word document. It lists questions and provides solutions. There's no feedback other than them reaching out to me for explanation. So I think this tool would be the most beneficial tool for all of my students, or for most of my students. If I did not have any limitations, and for me, certainly time would be the biggest one, I would create an interactive practice exams for both Accounting 1 and 2 for all of my exams, and there's 3 in each of those courses.